Hi guys, my name is Alicia and I'm with a Zany Moment. And today I'm going to be doing an Akashic Record gift retrieval for Jennifer Dawn. So the Akashic Records is a library that's around your body that has all the information of past lives. So let me introduce Jennifer. Hi Jennifer, thank you for being here this morning.
Thanks for having me.
And so what we're going to do is I'm going to take her to her Akashic Records. I'm going to speak to her spirit guides that are there. Usually, technically, I see 2 guides, but there can be more. And we ask them for all the knowledge that she's had in past life, and then she will absorb it and she will incorporate it in her body. Remember, everything is energy, so whatever she learns, we have to send it into her DNA to be multiplied so that she has this knowledge in the future. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So what I need you to do is, you can turn off your screen if you like, or you can just leave it on. I need you to go ahead and sit down with your spine straight. We're going to take some nice cleansing breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, so the first thing that I want you to do is we're going to ground you. Okay, we're going to be going into the 5th dimension, so we want to be very well grounded. Otherwise, you'll scare your body and it'll pull you back. But if it feels safe and secure, it doesn't do that. So I want you to visualize on your root chakra that's in between your ovaries and command it to open. And your body has to listen to you because you're in command. So from this root chakra, I want you to do a rope, a root. It goes deep into Mother Earth, and you anchor it, tying a knot in her heart chakra. And I see her heart chakra as this green crystal that's shaped like a heart in the center of Mother Earth. So we're going to go ahead and just anchor that. You're going to focus back onto your root chakra, and you're going to open it as wide as you need to until you're secure. So you can make it, you can make your root as wide as your hips. Okay, good. Okay, so the records are now open, the records are now open, the records are now open. So I want you to visualize again your space, and I want you to visualize your light body just standing up from where you are, stepping out of your physical body, and then it's slowly going to open the veil of roses and close it behind you, and just start walking forward. There's a big black tunnel. And as you start to walk through it, you will start to see either a field, I feel like yours is more, there's a lot of flowers, like a meadow. Okay, so I'm going to meet you in the tunnel, and then we're going to go into your records. So just keep walking straight towards your records, and I'll find you. It's kind of funny, a lot of times I feel like they're walking away from them and I have to go grab them, but you're walking straight to them. So I'm going to find you here. I'm going to grab you by the hand, and we're going to keep walking, walking, walking. You're off to my left. And off to our left, as we get to the records, there's a guardian, and he's the one that keeps your records safe. So because we've requested his permission to enter, and you're here, he bows his head to us. He goes up the steps, there's 2, and he opens the doors into your records, for your records. So let's take those 2 steps up, go into your records. Okay, the first thing I notice when I walk in here is this really bright light. Okay, what do you notice? What do you notice in your records?
Mm. Seeing like a book shelf or something.
Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to okay. So I see orange and green light, so those chakras need to be balanced. So we'll do that afterwards. I'm going to take you by the hand still. We're going to go sit down in this little table. It's not little, actually. And your guides are coming over. And we're going to sit in this chair, in this table, at this table, and just get information from your guides. So, is there anything you want to ask your guides? Let me see what I can pick up and sense.
Mm.
Okay, I definitely notice that your guys are telling me that you had a past life trauma to the stomach, where there was a sword that went in your stomach. Do you have any issues with your stomach in this current life?
Not really.
Okay.
Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I have food sensitivities.
Okay. Does it feel hard to stay in this energy? Do you feel like you're fading out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to sense. Okay, so I'm going to ask your spirit guides. Our spirit guides are of a higher frequency, so I'm going to ask them, both of them, to put their arms, their hands on your shoulders so that you can start vibrating at a higher frequency,
Okay.
pushing their energy into you. Okay, there. You're a lot more stable now. Whew. Okay. So let me ask your guides. I can see one of them is wrapped in this, like this orange cape, and he has a lot of feathers just around his body. And then the other one, he's kind of dressed like a knight, and he has two swords in his back. Again, this hoister, he has two swords, but they're behind his back. Okay, so let me go ahead and connect with your guides and find out any relevant information about your past life that would be most beneficial to know. Okay, and what I'm picking up is that wariness of strangers is from this past life that you were stabbed in the stomach. The person that stabbed you was someone you knew. You have a fear of betrayal. Or are you worried of people that you should trust or something like that? Jennifer?
Yep.
Do you feel like worry of new people or trusting people you know?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I have a feeling that the guides are actually speaking to you as well and showing you the lesson of what was needed in that lifetime. It has to do with forgiveness. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to let go of this energy, complete the situation and the lesson learned, and move on. And this should make your food allergy go away, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I asked your guides if it's important to know who this person was that betrayed you. And they're saying not really, that it doesn't matter, it's in the past. We just need to heal the trauma in this life. Okay, so there's a lot of forgiveness that needs to be done here. So I want you to visualize putting your hands on your belly, and we're going to send love into this. And then we're going to ask forgiveness. And so this, I'm going to use theta healing to heal this and close the situation. So Father, Mother, Creator, all that is. We just commanded that for Jennifer Dawn. This life lesson that she needed to learn regarding being betrayed, be completed and canceled, and completed. The situation has been learned from and it is no longer needed. She's ready to move forward without this energy holding her back. Thank you. This time, this time, this time, show me. Okay. So that's nice and complete. How does your belly feel? Okay?
Yep. Yep, I'm good.
Okay. So you can put your hands back down on your side or where you feel guided. Is there any question that you really want to ask your guides, or do you just want them to guide us through healing of past lives?
Probably just guiding and finding out what the gifts are, I guess.
Okay. Okay, so is your right hip the one that hurts the most? When you
Mm,
have hip pain, which hip is the one that hurts the most?
probably the right.
Okay. Are you afraid of high places?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a feeling that you fell down on your right hip and it's causing problems in this lifetime. So let's heal through that. Okay, so I'm going to ask our guides if there is. It feels like maybe you were a construction worker, maybe a builder, and I could see all this stone and you're really high up. And for whatever reason, you kind of lost your balance and you fell down. It kind of feels like it was a big fall, maybe 3 stories high, and you landed right on your right hip. The problem was that it wasn't an instant death, so you kind of had you were able to develop like fears and things like that about being up so high and who's going to take care of your family. So we're going to work through this. Do you have a fear now of something happens to you, who's going to take care of your family?
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to heal through this as well. Okay, you feel like you're fading out again, so I'm going to ask your spirit guides to fuse more frequency into you, more of the frequency vibration into your body, so that you can stay here. Okay, so in this lifetime, I see you you're definitely a man. You're wearing shoes, these brown boots, and you're wearing pants, you're wearing trousers. The material is dusty with sand. And it feels like you were very, very strong in this lifetime. You have a nice, also I think because you're working with stone, so you have this very good physical, I don't know, physical strength, I guess. So you were kind of feeling invincible in this lifetime. You thought nothing could hurt you, and then you fall. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to close out this chapter as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you some theta healing downloads that it's possible for me to say, do you have anything towards working with stone? I mean, like if you go to a building that's full of stone, do you get like antsy or something?
No.
No? Okay, good. So there's nothing behind the stone, because I keep seeing like this stone thing off to the background, but I want to make sure that there's nothing with stone that you have a feeling towards. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I want you to place your hands on your heart this time. We're going to send healing energy of love into your heart while I work on you. So Father, Mother, Creator, all that is, it is commanded that for generations of time. Release the trauma, the drama of this fall. Completing the lesson that you have learned. Removing the fear of heights. Okay, so I have to get your consent in this because I don't know if that's what you truly want. Do you want me to remove the fear of If something happens to me, what will happen to my family?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll start removing the fear. If something happens to me, what will happen to my family? This be pulled, cancelled, and resolved on the history level and resolved on the memory levels. Time and space, and other persons in the field, the personal timelines, frequencies that she exists in. Racing trauma. The contract that she's made with herself with someone else that be canceled and voided. This situation has been learned from and is no longer needed. She's ready to move forward without this energy holding her back. Okay, so I'm pulling this from you. I'm going to give you the definition, the perspective, and the understanding, what it feels like to know that you're provided for, what it feels like that your family's provided for, and that you can do this in safe and security, and trusting creative all that is, or source, or God. So Father, Mother, creative all that is, it is the magnificent for God. She received the definition, perspective, and understanding of caring for herself, caring for her family. She can do this safe and securely. And anything else that you might be necessary. That she knows this, that she does it, that she feels it, that she gives herself permission, that it's possible, that she's working. That she does this already without having creating situations to learn it, without causing her any fear, doubt, guilt, and suffering, and anxiety, or particular. Okay, so these downloads are just coming into you now. Okay, there's a little bit of tension still in the heart space, so we're going to just do a quick clearing of whatever's in the heart space. So we're going to fill you with unconditional love. Create what it is. I just commanded with the Jennifer Dawn. Fill her with unconditional love. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Jennifer, how do you feel?
Lighter.
Okay, good. So we did 2 healings. Okay, you can move whenever your heart space feels okay. You can just move your hands. Okay, the next thing that I'm picking up from your guides is I don't know if this is you or with someone in your past life. I mean, this is definitely a past life that I'm seeing, but I don't know if the person I'm seeing is you or if it's someone else. But what I'm feeling is that they're very strict. And it feels like whenever you get your footing right, it just like crumbles around you. So my question is, do you have a strict mother in this lifetime? Or are you the strict mother?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm strict at all.
Okay.
Maybe my stepmom.
Your stepmom? Okay. Okay. Okay, so I definitely see someone very strict in this past life. Um, I really can't sense, it doesn't feel like it's you. It feels like it's someone else. And it feels like you were very tired of being ordered around. Because they dictated everything in your life. Now I'm picking up suicide, so I don't know if you committed suicide because you couldn't take the overwhelming feeling that they had a control over everything,
Mm-hmm.
or because they ordered you something to do that you didn't want anything to do with it, and you're like, bye-bye, I'm out of here. Okay, so it definitely feels like in this life when you took this lifetime when you took your life, that it caused some traumas in your arms and your hands. Do you have any problems with your arms or hands in this life?
I have carpal tunnel.
Okay. So what I feel like is that you kind of fell and you landed on your arms. But do you kind of feel that motion too, like you went head first?
I don't think so.
Okay. So it feels like you went head first into some water from a bridge. For whatever reason, I'm picking up like Asia, like this happened in Asia. This was a time during like when they were very strict on women. You know, like she couldn't even speak without her husband giving her, I guess, consent or privilege or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like you were in love with one person and your mom is forcing you to marry someone else. So with the trauma, that's the reason why you went did your life on the bridge into the water. Okay, so let's heal past this.
Okay.
Which is the risk that bothers you the most? Is there one risk that bothers you the most, like a right? Or your left?
Probably the right, yeah, because it's used more often.
Okay. So I want you to get your left hand and just go ahead and put it on your right. We're going to do theta healing again to release this energy. Okay, so is there anything, what I said, that causes any fear, like water? I know you said heights.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm terrified of water.
okay, terrified of water. Okay. Okay, so in this lifetime, you didn't know how to swim. Do you know how to swim this lifetime?
Um, yes, I'm just not a very strong swimmer because of my fear of water.
Okay. I just wanted to remove that fear that if you didn't want to learn to swim because of the water, I wanted to take that away as well. But that's okay. So we're just going to release this from your body. Trying to see if there's anything else to pick up from this. So what I feel like teaching you also is like that you're in control. This is your life. This is your life. You're in control.
Mm-hmm.
Um, okay. So we're going to go ahead and do a healing on this. So Father, the creative all it is, it is commanded that which is God. The fear of water, the belief that she has to obey the situation where she ended her life because what she was being ordered to do. One is the shock, the trauma, and the drama. So we want to full cancel and resolve on the history level and the resolve other levels. The time and space, non-dimensions of the field, the cosmos timelines, frequencies that she exists in. She's made a contract with herself, with someone else. To be canceled, voided, and completed. The situation has been learned from, and is no longer needed. She's trying to move forward without having this energy holding her back. Thank you. Okay, so now I want you to think about water. Is the fear gone?
Thinking about it, yes.
Okay, so this weekend your chore is to go visit a bridge, maybe not a bridge, go visit some water, go visit a lake and see if you still have the fear.
Well,
Um,
all our lakes, everything is frozen here. So.
oh. Okay, so what about if you picture yourself on a bridge, like looking down with where it felt like a high, I mean, like a river that was very fast moving.
Hmm.
So what does that instill any fear in you?
No.
Okay. Okay, so your chore for the summer is to go visit a lake and let me know. Okay, so so we're gonna do now is the gift retrieval.
Okay.
So I want you to go ahead and stand up. How are you feeling before we get started? Do you feel a little
Uh,
dizzy?
it's kind of weird. Like my feet and the backs of my calves at certain points got really staticky and heavy. And then when you were releasing the fear of the water, the backs of my thighs got really, really tense and tight. But yeah, it's fine now.
Okay. Well, the legs is our ability to move forward. So if you had such a deep fear of water, that could be actually holding you in place.
Okay.
So releasing that releases the moving forward thing. Okay, so good. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to ask spirit guides again that are by your side to infuse a little bit more frequency in you again.
Sorry, I thought this is supposed to be on mute. Maybe I should just shut it off. Apparently.
Okay, so off to the left, there's this bookshelf, and it's full of books. And so I see your bookshelf as like two-sided, like there's 3 on one side and 3 on the other, and it's full with books on both sides. So you're definitely an old soul. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask your spirit team your guides to go ahead and light up any energy, any knowledge that they would believe would be most beneficial for you in this lifetime. Lessons that you need to learn this lifetime that you've already learned in past lives, that this energy come first. Okay, so they're going around and tapping these books, pulling out this energy, just activating the books. So it is our intent that when you put your hand on the bookshelf, you're going to put your left hand, because that's the one you use for receiving. You're going to put your left hand on the bookshelf. You're going to allow this energy to go inside of you. Then we're going to multiply it inside your body. Is there anything else that you would want specific for your guides to try and activate for you? Like
To
knowledge?
try to activate?
Yeah, like any knowledge that you feel like you want.
Knowledge about energy healing and crystals, plant medicine.
Plant medicine. Okay, so we're going to ask your guides that they find a past life where you had these gifts and you used them. Crystals, plant medicine, energy healing. How to communicate on a deeper level with your guides and your higher self.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as they went around and activated all this knowledge from these books, from your past lives, we're going to allow you to go ahead and put your left hand on the bookshelf. Just allow this energy come from the books into your hand. You'll start to feel like maybe a tingling sensation on your hand. For you, it seems like it's going all the way to your shoulder, the tingling sensation, or getting warmth. Is your shoulder getting warm?
Not warm.
Okay. So
It's like electricity shooting up from my palm up into my shoulder.
yeah, to the back of the shoulder. Okay, so we're just going to allow this energy to come in. Just let me know when the energy starts to die down a little bit, and we'll go ahead and incorporate it into your body, okay?
Okay.
So just allow this energy.
starting to mellow out.
Okay. I'm going to ask your spirit guides to remove their hands from your shoulders because you're about to fly away on me. We want them near, but not necessarily touching your shoulders right now. Ooh, that gave me the goosebumps. Okay, so we're going to start integrating this energy into your body. So I want you to visualize that this energy is going up into your hand, all the way to the top of your head. And in the center of the brain is what produces the DNA. And the knowledge is stored here as well. So we're going to have it be multiplied and go into each cell. This knowledge be multiplied and go into each cell of your body. So that each cell of your body has this knowledge. So whatever energy, usually I see this energy as green, but it like turn on and go down to the next cell, to the next cell, to the next cell, until your whole head is green, your shoulders are green. Go ahead and send that energy back to your fingertips, to your left hand, and then to your right. Then we're going to let it go down our chest, our hips, down to our knees and toes. We're going to allow the intention that whenever you create new cells, that this knowledge is in them. Okay. So now that you have received, we're going to have you go ahead and sit back on this at this table. Is there any other question you have for your guides before we leave?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not that
We're
I
going
can
to
think of
thank,
offhand.
I'm sorry?
I said not that I can think of offhand.
They'll come later, watch. An hour from now, you'll have about a 20 million questions that you said, oh man, I wish I would have asked that. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the intention. I'm sorry, not set the intention. We're going to thank your spirit guides, your Akashic Records guides for their assistance today. And we're just going to start walking out. I'm going to ask them if there is one last. Okay, good. So I'm going to grab you this time by your left hand, so my right hand. I'm going to guide you up the steps. Never noticed these steps here, but it's actually just one. So one step up, out through the door, 2 steps down. Now we see your spirit guardian, your Akashic guardian, I'm sorry. And we always witness him closing the door. And I set the intention for you that you can easily come back to your records by yourself in meditation if you wish to. But you know how to access this energy, and that you have access to it. Okay, so I'm going to let go of your hand, and I just want you to walk towards your body. Okay? Start walking back towards your body. And let me know when you get there.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. So let me find my body. So we're going to open up the veil of roses. We're going to close the veil of roses, and then we're going to step back into our physical body. Okay, then we want to set the intention that we line up all our bodies again. Okay, so we're going to do what we did, but in reverse this time. We're going to ask our higher self to go ahead and remove the veil of roses. I'm just going to watch as it gets picked up and dropped back down to Mother Earth so that it can be transmuted into love. So we're going to cut the grounding cords in the room on our forehead and our grounding cord that we have from our root. The same intention that they go back to Mother Earth and be transmuted. Then we're going to go ahead and push out our auric field so that it's comfortable again. There's no need to have it so tight around our body. Then we're going to ask our higher self to go ahead and cleanse this room again, bringing it into the present moment in time. The same thing with our auric field, bringing it into the present moment. Okay, so we're all set. How do you feel?
Relax.
Very relaxed.
And tired?
Yeah, actually. Feel like I could take a nap.
Yeah, well, give yourself some time. Drink plenty of water today, and always take a multivitamin.
Okay.
So, is there any information you want to leave before we close out the video?
No, it'll be interesting to see what happens over the next little while.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.